Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Ian Anderson gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now in the box, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
And now the first pitch. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one.
First pitch, 7:20.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I think Alec Baum is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
And here is the third baseman as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air out to right. Acuna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB on its way as he hits one on a line to left field, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Harper at third with 2 away. 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Two and one after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, second home run early in the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Truist Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So up steps Ozzy Albies as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Freeman over at second. Ozuna is over at first with one away. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coming on is Mccutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Next to stand in is Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Anderson is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Runners on first with one down. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, the pitch, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Working for the punch out, and the offering reined in. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Reilly.
Austin Reilly.
Now here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth. The
So
center
here's
fielder.
how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Christian Pache comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Wheeler has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, Ian Anderson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ian Anderson. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up, Alec Baum flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering.
Outside, that's a ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A bouncer up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping up is Bryce Harper. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rhys Hoskins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Harper is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ronald Acuna.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Acuna is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer 3rd and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in next, Travis d'Arnaud, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially...
Oh, look at Didi. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Into the box, Andrew Mccutchen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that one yanked just foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next to hit is Dansby Swanson. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Reilly.
Now at the plate, Austin Reilly. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Segura calls for it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Zach Wheeler.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Count 0-2.
Hazley aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hey! 3-1. 3-1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That brings up Alec Baum as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the pitcher, Ian Anderson.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ian Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Wheeler gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. It's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now. 3-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pache is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Luke Jackson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
In now, JT Realmuto. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Next, it'll be Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Marcell Ozuna.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Gregorius is there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Mccutchen. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here now is Adam Hazley, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Zach Wheeler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Alec Baum, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie to second for 1.
You got to love that play defensively right there. Watching the big guy get dirty, headed towards foul territory, making an awesome diving stop.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Rhys Hoskins stands in looking for home run number 3 right here. As you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The set and the 1-1. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Segura ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Reilly.
Now at the plate, here is Austin Reilly. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
At the plate, Christian Pache. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Vince Velasquez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Velasquez.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Runner at second here with one man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So the next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 4 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Grant Dayton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
75, Grant Dayton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Mccutchen. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ozuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Bailey Falter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ronald Acuna is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Baum is over to take a look. Hit hard back up the middle. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now down, the left fielder,
Now at the plate is Marcell Ozuna. He bounced out last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Archie Bradley enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the belt, the pitch. High chopper towards first. Hoskins has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. Ninth inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-3. So here is Adam Hazley, singled in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And he popped him up. Reilly trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Here's another 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronald Acuna.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Stepping in next, Gene Segura struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First pitch on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Reilly.
At the plate now is Austin Reilly. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Christian Pache.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Wheeler takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.